What's up, WWE fans? You're watching Wrestling Edge Files, where every slam and surprise matters. Subscribe now and let's roll in. Lights flashing, pyro booming, the crowd buzzing, and then a sudden silence, the kind that makes your chest tighten in anticipation. The Titantron flickers and one chilling question appears. Who was that masked man? The camera pans to CM Punk lying bloodied and stunned, a look of shock and betrayal etched across his face. War Games 2025 ended in chaos, leaving fans with more questions than answers. But the story didn't stop there. This Monday Night Raw promised to continue the fallout, and the WWE Universe was ready for answers, or at least a hint of them. A recap of the War Games men's match. The War Games men's match had all the ingredients for a classic. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns and the Usos represented the babyfaces, facing off against a formidable heel team of Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul and Bronson Reed. The match was fast-paced, intense and full of near falls, but everything seemed poised to tilt in favour of Punk and his team after a GTS to Logan Paul. That's when the unthinkable happened. A hooded figure scaled the cage, dropped in, executed a ring-shaking superkick and stomp on Punk, and vanished as quickly as he appeared. Braun Breaker followed with a spear, pinning Punk and sealing the victory for the heels. The arena erupted in disbelief, leaving fans, wrestlers and commentators stunned. The speculation begins. Immediately after the match, speculation ran wild. Fans and pundits debated who the mysterious figure could be. Some pointed to Seth Rollins, citing the superkick and stomp as his signature moves. However, reports of Rollins being out due to shoulder surgery complicated that theory. The ambiguity created a perfect storm of rumours, conspiracy theories and heated discussions across social media platforms. WWE had planted a narrative seed that would allow speculation to grow unchecked, ensuring fans remained engaged long after War Games ended. Monday Night Raw, Lesnar takes control. Raw opened with its usual energy. Crowd cheers, dynamic lighting, and a sense of anticipation. Then the pyro hit, and Brock Lesnar appeared in the ring, microphone in hand, exuding intensity. He didn't just walk out to celebrate a win, he controlled the narrative from the moment he stepped in. "You saw what went down at War Games," he began. "You saw the hooded figure cost CM Punk and his team everything." The crowd's curiosity peaked as Lesnar continued, building suspense without revealing any names. His calm yet commanding presence made it clear he was setting the tone, dictating what the audience knew and making the masked man's appearance even more significant. The hooded figure revealed, or not the Titantron, flickered again, and a spotlight fell on a hooded figure at the top of the ramp. The arena buzzed with speculation. The masked man descended into the ring, still unidentified, as Lesnar pointed at him and stated, "He's a former legend in this business and he's my best friend." Cameras captured every jaw drop, every stunned reaction backstage, as wrestlers whispered and gasped in disbelief. The masked man refused to lift his hood, letting the aura of mystery linger. Lesnar nodded, turned and exited without fanfare, leaving the hooded figure alone in the ring before disappearing silently into the crowd. Fans were left with the kind of suspense that fuels debates for weeks. An unknown legend, a past alliance, and a future full of possibilities. Why this moment matters. Lesnar's partial reveal was strategic genius. He didn't need to name the attacker to assert dominance. Instead, he created intrigue and psychological tension. By calling the masked man a former legend, he sparked nostalgia and speculation, reminding fans of wrestling history and giving weight to the mysterious figure's appearance. This tactic fuels social media conversations, keeps storylines alive beyond a single event, and sets the stage for multiple future angles. The psychological impact on both fans and wrestlers cannot be understated. The attack becomes not just a match result, but a narrative pivot, a betrayal and a catalyst for upcoming storylines. Potential suspects and theories fans have already started theorizing about who the hooded figure might be. Seth Rollins remains a popular theory due to move similarities, despite his reported injury. Others suggest a returning legend from WWE's past, someone whose name carries history and weight. Some speculate it could be an underrated star making a surprise return under a disguise, while a few even entertain the idea of an entirely new talent presented as a legend in Lesnar's eyes. Each theory fuels discussions about potential feuds, revenge angles, or surprise alliances, keeping fans deeply invested in uncovering the truth. The psychological impact on the babyface team. For CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns and the Usos, the hooded attack is more than a simple loss. It's a betrayal. The attacker's identity is unknown, and that uncertainty amplifies tension. Every handshake, promo, and backstage interaction becomes charged with suspicion. Punk's anger will likely drive his next moves, while Cody may investigate past relationships and alliances, trying to identify the mystery figure. Roman, always strategic, will study patterns, tactics, and history for clues. The Usos, rooted in family and loyalty, will balance unity with caution. This layered storytelling creates a web of personal stakes and emotional depth, setting up multiple match possibilities and dramatic reveals. Booking opportunities and narrative potential. WWE's creative team now has enormous flexibility. The hooded figure could return as a face, a heel, or a wildcard whose identity remains secret for months. This opens doors for backstage promos, surprise returns, faction shifts, revenge matches, and title implications. By withholding the reveal, Lesnar and WWE have planted a seed for months of intrigue and speculation. Social media, forums, and fan discussions become extensions of the storyline, creating a participatory experience that engages fans far beyond the ring. The Masked Man's aura adds suspense, elevates existing rivalries, and keeps audiences guessing, ensuring that every appearance is newsworthy. Analyzing Lesnar's power play. Brock Lesnar's handling of the hooded figure is a masterclass in storytelling. He asserts control, not through brute force, but by dictating what the audience and roster know. By presenting the mysterious figure as a former legend, Lesnar leverages nostalgia, fuels speculation, and elevates the Masked Man's importance without revealing a single detail. The ambiguity allows WWE to explore multiple storylines, including potential betrayals, alliances, and championship opportunities. Lesnar's move also reinforces his dominance psychologically, sending a message to both fans and wrestlers that he controls the narrative, not just the matches. Breaking down possible future angles. Looking ahead, the masked figure could become a central storyline for months. The eventual unmasking could lead to shocking rivalries, surprise title challenges, or emotional confrontations with CM Punk and his allies. The storyline could involve solo investigations, cryptic backstage promos, social media teases, or factional warfare. The reveal might align with major pay-per-view events, providing a payoff that maximizes audience engagement. Every move the hooded figure makes in the meantime adds layers to the narrative, building anticipation and emotional investment, while WWE maintains control of the storytelling pace. Fan reactions and speculation. The WWE Universe has already exploded with theories, debates, and predictions. Social media is alive with speculation, ranging from Rollins' potential surprise return to legends of the past to entirely new talent disguised as a legend. Fans analyze every promo, every cryptic social media post, and every past alliance for clues. Forums and comment sections buzz with arguments, conspiracy theories, and match predictions. The engagement itself adds value to WWE's storytelling, keeping fans invested, emotionally connected, and eagerly awaiting each twist in the saga. Conclusion: the story continues. Brock Lesnar didn't just win a match at War Games 2025, he rewrote the narrative, handed the WWE Universe a mysterious puzzle, and set up a storyline with psychological depth, speculation, and high stakes. The masked figure's identity remains unknown, creating suspense, intrigue, and numerous storytelling possibilities. For CM Punk and the babyface team, this is personal, emotional, and layered. For fans, the mystery provides endless debate, theories, and anticipation. And for WWE, it's the perfect vehicle to drive engagement, intrigue, and storytelling across weeks and months. Until the hood comes off, the question hangs in the air. Who is the legend hiding behind the mask, and when will the reckoning finally come?